Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are live from Mindset Monday. I have my friend and co-host here, Dave. Dave, what's going on?
Jonathan, what's up, buddy? I'm good, man. How are you, my brother?
Dude, looks like you're staying at a Holiday Inn. You're gonna be super smart today.
It's actually the bedroom of the bungalow that we get every year down here. I'm in good old Nags Head, North Carolina, the Outer Banks, a little family time. So yeah, man.
Nice.
Yes,
It's
sir.
nice out there. I regret I had a house in Myrtle Beach
Yeah.
that was an investment property. I never stepped foot in it.
Oh,
I bought it, sold it, and owned it for 3 years. Never once went to it.
yeah. I mean, dude, like, and you're a Northeasterner, so like to come down south, and I'm not talking Florida South because that's tourist hell, you know what I mean? But to
Bro,
come,
I live in Florida now. What
well,
do you
that's
mean
what
I
I
live in?
everybody's transplanting, but to come to the mid South, like North Carolina, South Carolina, it's just so different than, even Ocean City, Maryland, man. And like the Jersey beaches, it's just a different lifestyle down here. This is our fourth year coming down here. And,
Mhm.
I love coming down here with my family. It gives me some time to detach. It gives me great time to focus with my kids and my wife, my in-laws. And
Yeah.
it's the even better part of it is as they're growing and getting older, it adds a new flavor every year we come down here. And
Yeah.
yesterday, by far the best day that we've had so far, and can't wait for the rest of the week to see where.
Nice. Dude,
Yeah,
I
man.
think it is important to detach and going over Mindset Monday, covering that. Like, here's what I'll tell you that I have done. I firmly believe that you need to take some time off and to reset. Now, what I have focused most on in the past year is not so much going away, because I've done that and I still do that. I'll go away 2 vacations a year, non-negotiable, and then a couple weekend trips. And that has really helped because when I come back, I'm usually raring and ready to go. It's also a great test because you step away from your company, okay? And then you can see if or what broke or what needs to get improved when you come back, because there will be things that get missed. And I will tell you this, since I started doing it, there is less and less of a difference when I get back, okay? Which is really awesome knowing that, my team has it, what we've built here together can withstand. So that definitely helps. The other thing I do is I make sure I'm very present when I'm with my kids. Like this weekend, I'll give you a great example. Both days I had to come here to the office to get stuff moving and move progressing. Okay, and both times I brought the kids, I brought my wife, I brought the baby. They hung out, played around. I did what I needed to do, and then we went home. When we went home, I shut my phone, and it was just pool. We were hanging out in the pool, and I took them fishing. You know, and it's that time away from the phone, both as a parent and a child, that is massive. And so that's something I have worked on. But tell us about what this trip has done for you and getting away.
Yeah, a lot of man. I mean, the first time it was hard for me over the last couple of years to really do it because we're still trying to find ourselves a little bit, and
Mm-hmm.
some of the worst things that have happened to us has been when I was down here, and I think I came down with the wrong focus too. And when you're putting your mindset out, hey, what's bad going to happen while I'm gone? Well, probably some bad shit is going to happen if that's what
Mm-hmm.
you're focusing on. I came down here now with the intentions this year, and everybody like they joke about it. Hey man, go enjoy, go have fun, step away, and I am, and I did. And one of the best, dude, you couldn't hit it better when you're talking about what your team can do without you there and what you can improve on. One of the best quotes that was told to me before I left, just talking within the team, it was management is what happens when you step away. You know what I mean? And that's profound, dude. If you're trying to leave and then manage, hey, do this, hey, do that, hey, what's going on? And calling every 5 minutes, you're probably trying to do more while you're down here than when you're even back at home anyway. So, like, what sense does that make? And there's probably some smart ass that's watching this right now. That's like, oh, detached, dude. Well, you're doing this shit right now. This is fun for me. And this doesn't take much time, right? So and it has nothing to do with the team. So and this can actually help somebody, right?
Yeah.
but dude, I mean, the detachment is it's everything, because there's a lot of time at night where I'll just be doing something, with my wife or work while we're winding down. And here it's like, okay, well, I don't have to focus on that. So what can I bring back ideas, or what can we do, better when I get back? It's almost like you get to reflect on some more, you get to visualize more, you get some more free time to yourself, because there's just, even my kids, man, they're like worn out like halfway through the day. I think we are too a little bit, I'm torched already, like one day in, but it's just, it's super important for the mindset. You get these fools out here that are like, hey man, let's grind 24/7.
Yeah, nonstop.
It's impossible, man. Like, it's a very poor message. It really is. Because what are you doing? You're going to run yourself ragged. In today's day and age, it doesn't have to be that way anyway. There's enough technology. There's enough things available. There's enough people to lean on in order to, hey, do you really have to do this? There's systems and things in place that you don't have to do this? And the answer is yes.
Yeah. Here's another way to look at it too. Okay. I've gone on vacations intentionally. Like when I go to Hawaii, and I haven't been there in a couple of years, where it's a different time zone. So if I wake up early, I can still get a good amount done, but I still get that free time with my family. And if you guys, if you're an operator watching right now, right, there are places and ways that you can do it where you could still get a good amount of work in. But being able to step away from the team is massive. And you will never build a business worth anything unless you can build a business that operates without you. Okay. And that's not to you, Dave. It's just as much to you as it is to me, and it is to everybody else listening, right? Like, your business can't live and die with you, because if it does, it's not a business. You built a great job. And the reality is, most of us as operators, and this includes people that have 7 and, believe it or not, 8-figure companies. Okay. This is not just the guy that's starting up. A lot of us have built amazing jobs and not real companies. Okay. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, my business operates and my team operates without me. Okay. But if I am not here, revenues will drop for sure. Okay. And so that's part of like your evolution as a business owner, is being able to step away and build something that can completely function without you. And it does take a lot of time, and it takes a lot of intentionality when you're building a business like that. Okay. It's putting key people in the right places and making sure that they know the core values, they deliver the core values, and they know how everything operates. Okay. And it takes years and years and years to put something like that in place. If to truly say, I can step away and I'm not, my business can function without me. Okay. My business can function without me. It's not going to function at the level it is right now without me. Okay. I think most of us, if we were honest with ourselves, we would come to that same conclusion. Okay. Is the business does not truly operate the same as it does when we are in it. And so this is always a very, very tough point for entrepreneurs: when to take a vacation, how to take a vacation, scheduling that out. But being able to detach from it also allows you to think about things from a different environment. Okay. So if you are not in your office and you are constantly moving around, you will generate, or it will stimulate, new ideas, new ways of thinking. Okay. Because a lot of times we get caught in the same type of patterns, right? We eat the same type of breakfast. We get in the office at the same time. We sit in the same chair, look at the same computer, have the same things around us all the time, right? And then you're usually focusing on the same challenges. Well, when you step away and step out of that, you can see things from a different light. You're not stuck in the same repetitive things. So you will have different thought patterns. And most of the time, what do you do when you're on vacation? You're hanging out with your family, you're enjoying life. You're not thinking about your problems. Okay. So when you do go back, okay, or you do think about work, you can think of it from a different lens and usually come up with some really good answers that you might not have got if you weren't traveling or you weren't away. All right. And that stuff, that really, really matters, because that's how you're going to drive your business. Okay. And a lot of times when I go away, I'm reading. Okay. I like to read at the beach. Pick up a ton of new ideas. Anything else you got on that, Dave?
Yeah, it gives you a different focus, man. You're not focused on the same thing. It also gives you a good uncomfortability. You know, you're in a different place, you're in a different area. If you're working out, you know, you're at a completely different gym. You know, everything's different. Yeah, we've been down here 4 years in a row, but every time we come down here, we do different things. You know, we're not doing the same things all the time. Hey, here's a new place. Let's go here. Hey, there's a new town we want to check out. You know, instead of Nags Head, let's go up here, see, hey, can we stay here? Can we meet? Shit, we'll probably drive on the beach. Like, hey, that's the first time for that. Hopefully we don't get stuck, you know what I mean? And have to get towed out. It's not cheap to get towed out of sand. You know what I mean? My son, and this is exciting me, and this is the inner nerd in me, you know, he's finally old enough to understand it. He brought it up. You know, we're gonna go to the Wright Brothers Memorial tomorrow. You know, he loves aviation, so we get to check that out. You know, it stretches you a little bit on being uncomfortable, but on a comfortable side, if that makes sense. You know, and as cliche as it sounds, to kind of segue from that, it's you're talking about it takes a lot of time. It's, you know, that cliche saying, you pay whatever price now to pay whatever you want later on. You know, and that's a big deal, man. It's just, it is a blessing to be able to do this too, by the way. You know, so let's not take that for granted as well. You know, but you do have to detach, man. You're going to go insane if it's just go every single day.
I agree, guys. All right. Well, you heard it here. Do us a favor. Share this with someone that needs to hear it, and we'll catch you on. I will catch you on Financial Fitness Friday. Solo. Take care, guys.
Be great, y'all.